Find this bamboo cutting board at Dollar Tree, then choose your favorite festive dish towel. I love this one in the red and green plaid. Next, pick up this Christmas spatula set and a couple of your favorite Dollar Tree ribbons and bells, or use some thin ribbon you have on hand. Fold the towel and layer it over the cutting board, then place the spatula set on top. Tie everything together with ribbon. I'm using red and green velvet ribbon I have on hand, and add a gift tag and a bell. I'll leave a link to my free printable Christmas gift tags in the description box below. This makes a beautiful hostess gift for your next holiday party. I found this adorable frosty mug at Dollar Tree. Also found this delicious looking hot chocolate mix, these cookies, and this little pack of sprinkles perfect for hot chocolate. I'm also picking up these red and white peppermint candies. This gift is really simple to put together. I'm putting a few of the candies in the bottom to make everything kind of stick out of my mug. Then I'm adding the package of cookies, the package of hot chocolate, red and white straw that I found from Dollar Tree as well, and the sprinkles to the mug. I'm finishing off by adding a few more of those peppermint candies. Now I'm taking some more of that mint green colored eyelash yarn and pairing that with some red and white twine and tying a DIY gift tag around the handle of the mug. So now this one, if you want to gift it, I would probably wrap it up with cellophane and then another bow around the neck of that, or you could just pop the whole thing in a small gift bag. So I grabbed some nail polish. I had this on hand, but you can find some at the Dollar Tree, and I put a few drops of it in a little bucket of water. So I just had this metallic pink, and then I'm using some of this metallic teal color, and you just have to drop it just randomly in the water. I filled my water to be about 3 to 4 inches from the bottom of this bucket, and then I gave it a good stir with an old paintbrush. Then you just take your Dollar Tree mug and you swirl it into the water just like this, and when you pull it out, you're going to get this beautiful marble effect. Once the mug is dry, then you just have to brush it with some Mod Podge to keep the design nice and in place. And then just make sure when you give this away as a gift to tell the recipient to only hand wash it, because then it will stay nice and beautiful. I really love how this one turned out, and it was such a simple DIY. I'm using this wire basket again from Dollar Tree. I'm adding in some red tissue paper. I want to go with a red theme for this one. Then I'm adding in this tube of chips and some pop. I found these red and white candies to match the theme at Dollar Tree, and I'm placing them. This is actually a Christmas ornament from Dollar Tree, but you can use any sort of container that you'd like, placing that in the gift basket. And then I'm using some red and white string to tie this paper straw around the pop bottle. I'm finishing this simple gift off with one of my DIY gift tags I made with my Cricut, and this simple games night gift idea is all done. Cute Father's Day gift, great for a friend, maybe for junior high graduation gift. Really simple, easy, and inexpensive. Dollar Tree actually has a lot of beautiful photo frames, and I especially love this wooden one. You can print a family photo and place it in the frame for a sweet gift, or you can print out some vintage Christmas public domain art right at home, pop it in the frame, tie everything with a ribbon bow, and add a gift tag. This makes a simple but beautiful gift for a neighbor, friend, or a family member this holiday season. So quick, but so beautiful. I don't want to use this for my snack. I want to use this as a fun container for a gift. Now this gift would be perfect for a family member, friend, teacher, bus driver, you name it. I found this pink themed manicure set, and then I wanted to find matching nail polish, so I found this light pink nail polish. And then to match the rest of the manicure themed gifts, I'm picking up this hand cream. So to begin, I'm opening up the container, taking all the labels off, and then filling the bottom of the container with shredded paper, and you can also find this at Dollar Tree. One little tip that I love to make inexpensive gifts look so much better is to think of a theme for the gift, whether that is a manicure set, a pedicure set, food related, anything like that. And then also think of a color theme for the packaging, and this is going to make your gift look so much more put together, even if all of your items are from a place like Dollar Tree. After the paper shred is in one side of the container, I'm putting the pink nail polish and the hand lotion inside. Then in the other side of the container, I'm putting more of that paper shred in the pink tones and opening up that manicure set and putting that inside. Then I'm carefully closing that container, making sure all of my elements are kind of peeking out of that container to make it look fun. And then I found this sticky glitter ribbon at Dollar Tree. If you can find this, it is such a great find. It's so sparkly and you could use this for gift wrapping, you could use it for scrapbooking, you could use it for decor. I'm peeling off the backing and applying that to the center of this container. I found this mint green colored eyelash yarn at Dollar Tree as well. I'm taking that and some red and white classic Christmas twine and tying those both around the center of this container. My next tip for making gifts from the Dollar Tree look a lot more high-end is adding custom tags to them. And I have so many free printable Christmas gift tags for you. You can find them at thediymommie.com. I will link them below. I have these ones that I created here specifically for this video, or I have dozens more styles if you want a different style of Christmas tag. You can print these off on your home printer, cut them out, put a little hole punch in the top, and tie them to your gifts. I made these ones in pink, mint green, and red to match all of the packaging in today's video, so everything is color coordinated and is fun to gift. And now I have this beautiful manicure themed gift set that I am going to give to a teacher or a bus driver or a friend. It cost me about $5 US, $6 Canadian, which is such a budget-friendly gift, and I think it looks so cute. I'm taking these sparkly stems I found at Dollar Tree, as well as these pipe cleaners, aka chenille stems, taking a gold pipe cleaner, making it into a circle, and twisting the ends together. Now I'm taking some scissors and cutting off the top parts of the sparkling greenery stem, and then adding some glue, some hot glue to the top of the circle, and adding the stems onto the hot glue, layering them over one by one until the whole pipe cleaner is covered. Now I'm taking these other stems I found at Dollar Tree last year and cutting off the little gold balls. And I'm taking some hot glue and adding them to this little mini wreath. I'm going to put 5 of these gold balls onto the wreath. Now you can use these as a really sweet decoration for your Christmas tree, or I love using them on place settings for Christmas. I love how they add some greenery and sparkle to each setting. So I got this really plain black beanie at the Dollar Tree, and then I found these beautiful glass pearls. I love how they come in different sizes, so I used the biggest one and then the second smallest for this project. Then I just took a needle and thread and I chose a random spot for my first large bead and I sewed it in place just like this. I sewed my thread through the bead about 3 times and then I just secured everything with a nice knot at the back. So I put a whole bunch of the larger beads like this randomly across the touque, and then I took the smaller beads and I just picked out some random spots for those in between the larger beads and sewed those on as well. I think an embellished touque like this is really, really cute, and it would make a great gift for a child or an adult, and you can find really expensive ones like this in store, and this one only cost me $2.50 Canadian. Just make sure when you're sewing on the beads to tie them really, really well at the back so that everything stays nicely in place. Again, this one would be great if you hand washed it rather than put it in the washing machine, so make sure to tell your recipient that when you give it to them. And here's how the pearl embellished beanie or touque turned out. Pick up the sugar cookie mix from Dollar Tree, then grab a container of icing, some sprinkles, a festive whisk, and this red basket, and some paper shred. Add the paper shred to the basket and then add in all of the cookie making supplies until you have an arrangement that you like. Finish off this fun gift basket by tying some Dollar Tree gingerbread themed ribbon around the handle of the basket and adding a gift tag. This would be the perfect gift for a neighbor or a family this Christmas. I know that my niece loves Minnie and Mickey Mouse, and Dollar Tree has so many of those licensed characters. I found some press-on nail stickers, some other stickers. I found this washcloth that's a magic one, opens up, put it in water, it expands. And then to match all of this pink, I found this pink cup. I made sure the pink cup was big enough to put all of the elements inside. I got some more of that paper shred, put that in the bottom, and then I put the washcloth package on the bottom, then the rolls of stickers, and then the nail stickers beside that. Then I put the top back on the cup and taking some more of that beautiful sparkly glitter stick-on ribbon, taking off the backing, applying that around the top of the cup, More of that mint green eyelash yarn, tying that around that and adding a DIY gift tag. This one is so easy, only around $5 as well. And again, you can customize what's inside to really make the recipient smile. Dollar Tree has the cutest gingerbread containers for baking or for this gift idea. Plus they have some cozy gingerbread man themed socks, which I thought were so cute. In this container, I'm adding some natural paper shred. You can also find this at Dollar Tree. Then I'm rolling up the socks and adding those. Plus I'm adding a chocolate bar, a couple of these vanilla scented bath bombs, and this soft scrunchie from Dollar Tree. You can add some little Christmas themed candies for a finishing touch. And then you could wrap this all together with cellophane or just pop it in a gift bag ready for giving. You could also wrap some twine around this, add a free printable gift tag. These are linked down in that description box below. This is the perfect gift for someone who needs a little extra coziness this Christmas. This next project started as a round Dollar Tree glass vase in this vase section. I picked it up and then I painted it white with some white acrylic paint. Now this paint job doesn't have to be perfect. I simply used a foam brush and did 2 coats, letting the first coat dry before I did the second one. Once the vase is all painted, I'm cutting up some of these white and blue floral paper napkins, making sure I'm removing all the plies except for the one with a pattern on it, and then cutting out some motifs. Next, I'm taking some Mod Podge and simply gluing those onto the painted vase, and then applying another coat of Mod Podge on top of the napkin to secure it in place. And you can make this completely random. Use your creativity for this one to make a random pattern. And this gives that old world coastal pottery look. I've seen similar vases at home decor shops for $30, $50, $70. This one only cost me a few bucks, and I think it looks so pretty with some summer flowers inside. For a cozy little gift you could give to anyone, pick up these soft Dollar Tree knit gloves, some chapstick, some candy canes, and some hot chocolate mix. Open up the gloves and place the hot chocolate mix, the chapstick, and the candy cane inside. You could even add a gift card to a coffee shop for an extra special touch. Tie everything together with ribbon, add a gift tag, and slip this to someone who looks like they need a cozy little pick-me-up. Pick up a jar like this from Dollar Tree or just upcycle a pasta jar that you have on hand. Pick up some Epsom salt, a little thing of Mod Podge, a foam brush, twine, and some of Dollar Tree's faux greenery. I particularly love this mix of the greenery, the faux berries, and the oranges that they have this year. Start by brushing Mod Podge onto your jar just like this, and then sprinkle some Epsom salt all over the jar. I like this Epsom salt because it has that coarse, snowy texture, but you could experiment with different types of Epsom salts for different looks. Now, once your jars are dry, you can brush off any of that excess Epsom salt, and then you can take some twine and tie that a few times around the neck of the jar. Then cut some of the Dollar Tree picks apart with some wire cutters and hot glue your favorite bits onto the neck of the jar. You can finish these off by tying the twine in a bow in the front, trimming off any excess, and then take some faux tea lights from Dollar Tree, place one in each of the jars, and these are such a beautiful addition to your holiday decor. These are so magical for Christmas. They look beautiful in a kitchen, on a mantle, or as a centerpiece. For this one, once again, I'm getting this amazing snack container from Dollar Tree, these cozy looking mittens, some of these red and white candies, and this candle, which I eyeballed it and I think it's gonna fit perfectly inside the snack container. So the theme of this gift is gonna be cozy, and I wanna keep it in turquoise, red, and gray tones. I'm opening up the container, and in the bottom, I'm putting this candle right inside. Look how perfectly this fits. So if you can find this specific Dollar Tree candle, it is perfect for inside this snack container. I'm taking the packaging off of the gloves and folding them like this, and then if you roll them just like this, nice and tightly, they fit perfectly into the other side of the snack container. Then I'm taking that little little dip part of my snack container and putting some of the candies inside as another little surprise. Then I'm putting my container back together and I'm adding some ribbon. I'm gonna choose some turquoise and some twine, tying it a bow, and then I'm gonna also add a gift card to this one to complete the cozy theme for this gift. So I'm adding a coffee gift card, my free printable gift tag, and this one is complete. For this next gift idea, I found these iridescent jars in the jar section at Dollar Tree. They have this beautiful rose gold lid. So I took 2 of these because I think these could be perfect for jar gifts. I love a good jar gift. We're gonna make some homemade taco seasoning for this first one. So this would be perfect for a neighbor, for parents, anybody that loves to cook. And tacos are one of those things that I think a lot of people love to make, especially busy families. This recipe makes a lot of seasoning and it's gonna fill this jar about halfway. So you're gonna grab a bowl and a spoon. You can buy all of these seasonings in bulk at a place like Costco or Bulk Barn, and then you can make several of these all at once. We're gonna start with 4 tablespoons of chili powder, 2 tablespoons of cumin, 1 tablespoon of sea salt, 2 teaspoons of ground paprika, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, and 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Once you have all these ingredients in your bowl, mix them up, and then carefully pour them into your jar. You're gonna wanna make sure that you clean and sanitize your jar prior to putting the spices inside. Now what makes this cute is gonna be how we decorate this jar. I love this twine ribbon from Dollar Tree. I'm tying this around the neck of the jar, and then I'm attaching some gift tags. So I created these for free just for you as well. So I have a taco seasoning mix gift tag that tells your recipient exactly how to use their taco seasoning mix. And then my favorite tag to pair with this is the Season's Greetings tag because it's kind of a play on the seasoning word. Love that. I'm just tying those together with some twine and attaching that to the neck of the jar. Now I have this amazing practical gift that so many people are gonna love. I think I'm gonna make these as neighbor gifts this year and make a whole bunch to give away this holiday season. I picked up this small bamboo cutting board from Dollar Tree, and then I grabbed a couple packs of these wooden dice. You can find these in the craft section. Again, I'm using my favorite stain. I stained the cutting board and I stained the dice. Both turned out great, wiped any excess stain away, and let everything dry. Now I'm simply hot gluing 4 of the dice on the 4 corners at the bottom of the cutting board. Now it's a little tray with chunky feet, very chic, and I'm gonna use it beside my sink. It's perfect for soaps and a little dish brush. It adds some height and some texture to this corner of my sink, and it makes the whole space feel very artisan. When I saw these hair clips at Dollar Tree, I thought they would be perfect for some Christmas crafting. I picked up half a dozen of these, and I'm carefully removing the bows from either side, and I'll save these clips for another project. I'm also taking off that little gold piece, but you can leave it on if you prefer. Now I'm taking the bows and simply using my hot glue gun and attaching them together. I'm putting a strip of hot glue on that top loop of each bow and attaching it to the next top loop of the next bow and continuing on. I'm making a garland with 10 of these bows, and it's approximately 4 feet wide, but you could make a longer one if you wish. I also recommend saving a couple bows to use in your decor elsewhere to tie into this garland. And look how cute this garland looks layered on top of some greenery here in my coffee station. I think this is such a sweet and fun DIY. It's a great way to incorporate the trend of bows on a budget. Plus, if you love sort of that shabby chic look in your Christmas decor, this DIY is perfect. I also used a zip tie to attach one of these bows to my gold candlesticks to tie in this look. And if you're wrapping gifts this season, you can use these here as well. I'm wrapping this gift with some gift wrap that I got at Walmart last year. Love the pink tones in here. Then I'm tying some twine around it. This twine's also from Dollar Tree. And I'm attaching one of those velvet bows with a dab of hot glue. You can also add a DIY gift tag. I have these for free on my blog, and I'll leave a link to the free printable for these gift tags and more gift tags down in that description box below. And you can also add one of these beautiful glittery gold Dollar Tree bottle brush trees. Look how cute and festive this gift is. Now for a coffee lover kit, we're going to use my coffee lover survival kit tin that I made. I'm also gonna make some really simple DIY vanilla syrup. So all I do for this one in one of my dollar store jars is place about half a cup of maple syrup and then a couple teaspoons of vanilla extract. I shake that up, and this is in that cute and customized jar. I'm placing some paper shred in my gift basket, my DIY maple vanilla syrup, some coffee, this cute little marshmallow stir stick I found at Dollarama, cookies, some candy cane spoons, and of course some coffee. I'm customizing this with my paper gift tag, with my Cricut and a sweet little bow of scrap ribbon. Everything's all color coordinated, and I think that's what makes these look more high-end and takes those to the next level. You could pop in a coffee store gift tag in this one if you want to, but I love it without. You can take a wine bottle or a sparkling juice bottle, grab a pair of socks from Dollar Tree, make sure they're nice and festive, take one sock and pull it up over the bottle just like this. Then take the other sock, wrap it around the neck of the bottle into a bow. You can add some more ribbon if you'd like, a free printable gift tag, and this is a great Hostess gift idea, and it looks so cozy. I'm using my snack container once again. I'm buying these beads from Dollar Tree. I'm also buying these really cute little vial type containers from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna use the mint candies again, and I'm picking up this elastic string. I'm also getting this different type of beads as well. I'm opening up some of the beads and organizing them by color and placing them in the vials. I kind of wish in retrospect I would have got more of these vials, but I'm gonna use what I have. They're super cute, so I'll probably go back for more and add them to this gift. Placing the beads in the vials. These types of flat beads are really popular right now with kids, so they're definitely a great idea for a gift this year, and I love that Dollar Tree has them. Then I'm also putting some pink paper shred in this gift to kind of make this one pink themed once again. And then in the other side of the container, I'm adding the stretchy cord. I'm cutting off the top and the bottom of the packaging so that it fits inside the container. Then I'm just pouring in the rest of the beads, so it gives some interest to this gift and makes it kind of shaky, which I like. Then in that little snack container, I'm adding some more candies as a fun little surprise to this gift. I'm putting it all together and wrapping some of that glitter tape around. I love this glitter tape from the Dollar Tree for gift wrapping this year, especially for kids. Then I'm adding some pink yarn and some red twine, a little gift card, and this one is all finished too. Inside this pink colored ice bucket, I'm putting some paper shred in some really fun neon colors. And then I found this pink water bottle. I'm going to personalize it with my Cricut. Now you don't have to add these Cricut elements. You could personalize elsewhere or just leave the items as is. This is just an extra step you can do to make the gifts more personal and fun. I'm using some color changing vinyl with my Cricut, and I'm just cutting out my daughter's teacher's name, applying that to the water bottle. Then I found this pink colored notebook at Dollar Tree as well. Again, cutting out my daughter's teacher's name out of some white vinyl this time and applying that to the front of this notepad. I also really like these colorful sticker bookmarks from Dollar Tree, as well as these neon pens. So my theme is kind of a really bright pink with some neon accents. Into that ice bucket with that paper shred, I'm adding the water bottle, the notebook, the pens, and those sticky bookmarks. Plus I found this really pretty hair handkerchief that teacher could use for her hair or for the beach or wherever, and I'm kind of wrapping that around the pens and the bookmark. I love this because it added some texture to this gift, plus it really tied into the color theme.
So I found this eyelash yarn at the Dollar Tree for, again, $1.25 or $1 in the US, and I'm just wrapping it around my hand just like this. I wrapped it about 100 times around my hand to make a really nice fluffy pom-pom base. You can wrap it more or less if you want a fuller or a smaller looking pom-pom. This is completely up to you, but I really love how big and fluffy these pom-poms turned out at the end by wrapping this yarn around my hand like this about 100 times. So after you wrap it around, just cut it just like this, and then take a piece of extra yarn that's about 12 inches long. Carefully pull that wrapped yarn off of your hand and then tie the excess piece around the center of that loop really tightly. Do a nice square knot, so tie it once and tie it twice and tie it as tightly as you can, and then you're going to cut the loops of yarn with some nice sharp scissors just like this and fluff it and cut it as you go. After you cut all the loops in your pom-pom, you're going to take your scissors and trim the pom-pom to make it look nice and circular and even. So here's how my fluffy faux fur pom-pom turned out. Love these things. I could think of other applications for these pom-poms as well. And I took these slippers I found at the Dollar Tree, super simple little slippers, and I sewed the pom-poms onto the top of the slippers just like this. I used a needle and thread and just sewed the center of my pom-pom onto the top center of my slipper. I sewed it about 5 or 6 times, making sure it was nice and secure, and once the pom-pom was secure on the top of the slipper, I turned this top of the slipper upside down and sewed a couple nice solid knots so that the pom-pom wouldn't fall off. And again, these ones are definitely hand wash only, so make sure your guest or your recipient knows that when you give it to them. So do the same thing with the second slipper, and then you're all done. Your really adorable pom-pom faux fur slippers. I loved these ones and I can't wait to give them as a gift. They're so soft and cute, and I just love how these pom-poms turned out with this Dollar Tree yarn.
Now these candles are as easy as it gets, but they're so pretty. I love how these ones turned out. I took Dollar Tree's plain glass candle vases. I found them on the end part of one of the shelves in the decor section. I took 2 different sizes, and then I took some twine again and wrapped it 3 times around each of these vases and secured it at the back with hot glue. Next, I'm taking some of Dollar Tree's decorative rocks and placing some in the bottom of each of the vases. Next, I'm taking some white pillar candles, placing those inside and lighting them. You could also use faux candles if you wish for this as well. These are perfect for styling your entry table, as a table centerpiece for your sideboard, or if you use faux candles, they're also perfect for a shelf accessory. These would also look really beautiful outside too on a summer's evening. This is an idea that I had so many years ago. I've given a few of these away and people always love them. Up here in Canada, it can get to like minus 40 degrees Celsius in the winter, so this is the perfect kit for those cold days. In my snow day survival kit tin, I'm gonna add some paper shred. You can find this at Dollar Tree or Dollarama, and I love how it adds some height to these gift baskets. Then I'm gonna create what's called a cookies in a jar, and to make this, I'm simply taking 1 1/3 cup flour, half a cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of a baking soda, and a pinch of salt. I'm mixing that up and placing that in this jar that I labeled cookies in a jar with my Cricut. Then I'm adding the lid on, and then I designed this cute little recipe card that you can also pop into this gift basket, and it shows the recipient how to use this mix to make their own sugar cookies. So I'm placing that jar inside of this gift basket. I'm also placing some mini marshmallows in one of those smaller mason jars and putting that in the basket, as well as some Dollar Tree cozy socks, a fun Christmas themed lollipop, and some hot chocolate. I'm finishing this one off by tying one of my DIY paper gift tags to the handle of this basket with some red and white twine, and this snow day survival kit is ready to go. This one is one of my favorites, and I think it turned out so cute, perfect for pretty much anyone on your list. So for this one, I'm picking up some playing cards. I'm picking up some mint candies that have a blue color. I'm also picking up some headphones in blue and a charging cable in blue as well. So there's also a few practical elements to this gift as well. I'm also picking up some chapstick, and you don't have to add this, but I'm adding a gift card in here as well. So I'm thinking about a gamer, a child for this present. So I'm gonna add a Roblox gift card, but definitely do whatever your budget allows. I'm using my snack container for this, opening it up, placing some paper shred in the bottom, and then adding my chapstick, my charging cord, and my headphones. Then in the other side of the container, I'm adding just the blue playing cards so that it's gonna match this blue theme, and I'm adding my gift card. I'm finishing it off with more of the blue paper shred, and then in the snack container in the middle, I think this is perfect for little treats like candies and marshmallows. So we're gonna use that for all of the gifts in today's video. In this little snack container, I'm putting some of those mint candies with the blue wrapper to tie everything together. Now I am putting my container all back together and then wrapping some blue and red ribbon around the middle of the container, attaching one of my free printable gift tags, some faux greenery, and this gift is ready to give.